In 1591, the 8-year-old son of Ivan the Terrible, a boy named Dmitry, was found dead, a knife wound in his throat. The official verdict? He'd stabbed himself mid-seizure, an accident. But almost everyone suspected murder, to clear a path to the throne for the man who craved it, Boris Godunov. And since no one trusted that verdict, one question haunted Russia. What if the boy had lived? Godunov seized the crown. Then frost destroyed the harvests, and a third of Russia starved. People whispered it was God's punishment for killing the true heir. Into that despair, a young man appeared in Poland and said the impossible.
Jestem Dmitry. Przeżyłem.
He was almost certainly a fraud, likely a defrocked monk named Grigory. But to a starving people who hated Godunov, a returning prince was a miracle. Polish lords saw their chance. They gave him an army and pledged him a Polish bride, Marina Mniszek, a magnate's daughter. And when Godunov suddenly dropped dead, his own soldiers switched sides. In 1605, the impostor rode into Moscow and was crowned Tsar of all Russia. Even the dead boy's mother looked at him and called him her son. At first, he was good, bringing reform and European ways to a land scarred by Ivan's terror. But that was his undoing. He was Catholic. When his Polish bride was crowned in the Kremlin and refused to convert, the Orthodox Church was outraged, and thousands of armed Poles flooded the city, flouting every Russian custom. To his people, the Tsar had become a foreign agent, Poland's puppet. After only 11 months, the nobles rose, and the people rose with them. No one defended him but his Poles. They killed him, burned his body, loaded the ashes into a cannon, and fired them back toward Poland. But the name would not die. A second Dmitry rose, then a third. And the same Polish bride looked at the second and called him her husband. What followed, Russia still calls the time of troubles. 15 years of famine, civil war, and Polish armies in the Kremlin itself, until a new dynasty, the Romanovs, rose from the ruins. One dead child, one stolen name, a nation nearly destroyed by a ghost.